KA8MNT to see the critter report, but maybe he's sleeping in, hopefully. Hopefully nothing else is wrong. Well, go on, one more little listen here, Tom. If you're out there, let us know you're doing okay.
WB8VMW, KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's there. Yeah, we're doing okay, and the sun is just now starting to peek over the horizon this morning. And unfortunately, the critters are all honkered down and in their little dens nice and warm because it's only 30 degrees out there this morning. So they don't need to be out there freezing their tails off, that's for sure. But other than that, things are going good. No major difficulties or anything like that going on, so we're happy. So with that, we're going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, that's a good deal. Keep them little critters hunkered down. And the sun pops out, they can go out and get a little sunshine and get back in their holes. All righty. Well, now we'll go down and see how Mark and Sarah's doing in the first day of the work week. WB6, BJN, WB8, VMW. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everyone on the Barometer Net. Doing great this morning. On my second cup of coffee. So I've been up since early this morning. Boy, I've got something in my throat, so I don't know what that is, but I think I got it out finally. Let's see. It's cold this morning. We had a dry cold front go through yesterday after it was real warm on Saturday, and man, it was colder yesterday. We dropped from 76 or 77 on Saturday to the 60s, which happened early yesterday, and then it stayed chilly all day. 30.11.7, and the barometer is rising. 30.9 degrees, 30.9, 29 degrees on the dew point, so it's cold this morning. Humidity, 94%. 2 gusting to 3 from the east, clear skies, and 29.5 on the dew point. So Sarah's doing good, I'm doing good, and now I've got a kitty that wants in, so I'm going to go let the kitty in, and I'll be back later for more weather. Back to you there, Jim, WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, be sure when you pass Sarah, give her a little peck on the forehead and get the cat. All righty. Well, now we'll go up... we'll go to the JAXs in Jacksonville, Florida, before they outrun their node out there. And let me see, it's Monday, so see how my luck is. W8 JAX, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Jacksonville.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and to all on the pre-net here this morning. Well, your luck ran out. You got the short straw. WHJAX here, portable pedestrian. And Miss Wendy is not with me this morning. She has some other things she had to tend to this morning, so I'm alone on my walk here with Miss Lucy. But we have a beautiful morning starting here in Jacksonville. Under clear skies, it's 58 degrees. And we're going up into the upper 70s, so it's going to be a beautiful day. So anyway, thanks for giving us a call there, Jim. I'll turn it back to you, WHAAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, you tell Wendy that we missed her, but we understand. And wish, see, Wendy, you and K9LUCY, Missy, and the kids, of course. Wish them all well for us. All righty. Well, now, let me see. We'll go, I don't know if John's out there or not. We'll give John a call. He was a visitor to the bomb shelter. W8TD, WB8 BMW. Are you listening there this morning, John?
WB8 BMW in the group, W8TD. I am here. Enjoying all the conversation. Everybody sounds good. Everybody's looking pretty, so it's a happy Monday. WB8 BMW and the gang, W8TD.
All righty, John. Well, it was a pleasure to have you over yesterday. And, well, you seen what a mess I can make on the radio. Now you see what I can make a mess in the radio room. All righty. Well, now let's go up and see if LJ is listening this morning. KB8LJ, WB8 BMW. Okay, well, it sounds like LJ is sleeping in. All right, now Ray is probably sitting there, and Fred is probably snoozing already. So we'll give him a call. K5CFY WB8 BMW. Good morning, Ray and Fred.
WB8 BMW K5CFY. Yep, we're back. Fred's on the couch asleep, and I'm kind of watching the news and listening to the radio. Looks like we got Jacksonville weather here. As Rod was talking about, it's 59, supposed to get to 77 today. But anyway, all's good here. Thanks for being there for us, Jim. We appreciate it. Wave a hand to Miss Judy, and we'll give it back to you. K5CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, you and Fred have a great day, and, well, let me see. Well, it's Monday, so I think Dave is going to run it today. And now that he's a part of the R&D lab, I was going to ask you, Dave, when you key up, is that there Unan or that I made? Is it still working okay? And what do you think of the R&D service there? So we'll get started with you just a little early there, Dave. NT8D WB8 BMW, the proud owner of Meg. And probably be a few months before she gets her bottom wet. WB8 BMW.
Hey, good morning there, Jim. Yeah, Meg doesn't like it when her bottom freezes. So we try to keep it cozy in the garage. And, yeah, John and Mark came over, and we rigged up a testing spot on the tower and dedicated one of my sailing pulleys to use for that. So it will be, it'll last probably longer than the tower. But we have a spot. I might fly a 17-meter inverted V from that for every now and then just to play with it. But now we can test things out. They each brought over some of those rig experts, and that's a really sweet little meter there. So we were able to get some really accurate measurements and got things hooked up so we can just kind of test things whenever we want to now. So that was a good time, and then we went out and got some brew afterwards there, Jim. So enjoyed being able to hang out with those guys, and it'll be fun testing your antennas. I'm going to have Mark bring his rig expert over and put it on all of my antennas. I've got like 8 of them here that I use. Everything's pretty much single band. So I want to put it on that 160 inverted L, and we'll look at it on the meter. WB8 VMW NTAD. Hope you had a good weekend.
Yeah, it was a pretty good weekend, but that one antenna he brought back, it must have been the numbers on my ruler that fell off, made the wrong measurement there, but we'll fix it up. Alrighty, well, thanks for setting up there and being half of the R&D lab with Middlemark there. So we'll back on out of here and head for the kitchen and turn it over to you. And since I got a mess going there, you can straighten it out, I'm sure. So 7-3s, everybody stay safe, stay well, and get out there and practice winter driving so that when that white stuff comes down, you won't end up in a fender bender. So we'll turn it back over to you, Dave, and thanks again for putting up with us over there at your place. So back to net, WB8 VMW headed for bacon-flavored oatmeal.
All right there, Jim. Well, thanks very much. Nice to start off the week with you. Give my best to Judy. Great job this morning. You rounded up 20, including you and me. So go ahead and get this puppy started. Calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, where we have a PL tone of 114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. All traffic must go through net control, though emergency and priority traffic are welcome to break in at any time. This is Dave, November Tango, 8 Delta, NTAD, your net control operator for this morning. On the early bird I have checked in so far.
W8WKY.
OZZ, CT, PMI, AT, MMY, YMY, GXX, OG, SFS, HNK, ZSH, FQV, MNT, BJN, the JAXs, TD, and CFY. Let's go ahead and take our short time mobiles at the top of the hour so that they can start working. Please call now.
88 Victor, Mike Mobile.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform Stu Chardon, Ohio Mobile.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. This is Matthew of Arkadelphia.
Kilo Delta 8 with Hello Golf, K88 HAG, Tim Mobile, I'll be in and out.
The mobile. Good morning.
For 8, I know your name is Jeff Mobile.
NTAD, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick down the farm. I'll be in and out this morning, Dave. Thanks, man.
AirPod poster, Mark and Wadger, short time.
AF8 CLO, Mark Mobile, in and out.
Thanks for recognizing me earlier on the early morning list there, Dave. I'm going to be in and out this morning. N8YMY, John, 7-3.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up.
WR, Kilo Echo 8 Oscar with Trey in and out.
All right, let me make sure I've got it. We changed YMY to In-N-Out. Thanks, John. I also got In-N-Out SLG, CLO, OWX. Thank you, folks. Happy Monday to you all. Let's see. I've got VMM, STU, DIT, HIAG, HRF. Jeff, is that you, DTA? I didn't get your call. You got knocked out. I think that was you not quite holding their Peter. One more time, Jeff. All right, we'll see if you get the high spot. Jump back in if you get a chance there. KD8 VMM, good morning, Brian. Happy Monday.
Hey, good morning, Dave. Everybody on the net. Yeah, 30 degrees this morning, and I had clear skies up on me, but coming in Akron, a little bit of clouds, partly cloudy, but they're moving fast, so the clouds. Nice sunrise, too, so, and no issues in coming in Akron this morning. And I didn't get any rain over the weekend, so cleaned up round 2 of the leaves, so I don't know if they're going to be round 3 or not. Still got some leaves in the tree, but we'll see what the weather does. So. And other than that, that's what I have. So have a good one, K8V. I'll be clear.
All right there, Brian. Thanks for starting off Monday with me. Do appreciate it. Be safe out on the road. I got one tree that's just hanging on yet, and those leaves are just going to lie there. I took the battery out of the lawn tractor this weekend. I'm done. I got to save some charge for next year. You have a good one, and be safe. Let's jump up to Stu, W8STU, then stand by HAG.
Good morning again. This is Stu from W8STU. Mobile, southbound Route 6. Just passed through, I'm Auburn Road, just passed through Route 6. Crisp morning, 36 degrees this morning, partly cloudy. I see the sun trying to peek up to the east there. Had a great weekend, had a 3-day weekend this weekend, but it went quick as usual. But, this Friday's payday, so that's a good thing. Well, with that, I'll say 73, big 8 to the ladies, and till we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to Net Control, WSU.
All right, very good, very good. Well, paydays are always good. In my line of work, if I work, I get paid. If I don't work, I don't get paid. So some days are paydays and some days are not paydays. It depends if I leave with a check in my pocket or not. Have a good one. Be safe. Thanks for being with us on a Monday morning. Let's see. Let's go to Tim, KD8HAG Mobile. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Hi, this is Tim, KD8HAG Mobile, en route to work in Cleveland, and I'll be in and out, 73.
All right, be safe on the road, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. Have a good day at work. W8HRF, good morning, Josh. Happy Monday.
W8HRF. Good morning, Dave. Good morning to everybody. Glad to hear that you were playing some radio, some antennas work out there. That's now Jim's Attic Master. Sounds like it was fun. We had a pretty good weekend. This morning, though, Betty and Will are kind of sniffly. They're not feeling so good. So Betty was up and at like 5. And then before that, I think at 2. So she actually slept worse than Will. Will normally wakes up every couple hours needing fed, but she just wasn't feeling good. So we got her some medicine and got her some food. She was hungry too, and then got her to bed, and I headed out to work. So at least I got an early start to the day, so that's good. that's about all I got, I guess. Looking forward to seeing folks on Thursday. Looking forward to the club meeting. Pass it back to you, Dave. NT8D, W8HRF, 73 all.
All right there, Josh. Well, I hope everybody's feeling better soon. I woke up to a text from my afternoon client today. He suggested that I reschedule because they're not feeling well and they don't want to get me sick either. So I find that was very kind of them. We'll talk to them a little later today, reschedule for next month. But be safe, and again, hope everybody's feeling well soon. Let's try one more time. KF8DTA. Jeff, was that you mobile this morning? All right, let me grab some short timers here. Let's see, KE8 SFS and then Stan Mark GXX.
Pretty good. It's 28 degrees and going to be partly cloudy today. Gas price, I don't have no reading. I'm doing okay. I got to go to the doctor today. See what the doctor thinks about my prostate. And but all that, doing okay and everything. And just laying here on my bed until it's time to leave. And so you guys have a good day and have a good radio. Kia at 8, Sir Photo, sir.
All right there, Mark. Hope the doctor's kind to you, and we'll look forward to hearing your report tomorrow morning. You take care, and have a happy Monday. Let's grab Mark WA8GXX, and then we'll see if Randy still might be here.
Good morning, Dave. Sounding good, and hope you had a nice weekend. I think you had some visitors there on Saturday, and all went well. Yeah, got the leads to the road on Saturday afternoon, and from the front, and might work on some more later in the week, but yard looks clear now. Although the wind yesterday was trying to kick things up. Anyhow, you have a great day. Thanks for being there. NT8D, W8GXX.
Roger, well, I'm glad we got up on the tower on Saturday before the wind picked up. Mark did some climbing and got some work done up there. And then Sunday, boy, yeah, it got a little blustery, as Christopher Robin would say. You have a safe one. Thanks, Mark. Good to talk to you, and we'll catch you down the road. Try to catch you before you get off to work here in the mornings. Let's see, KD8ZSH, I got you marked in and out. Let's give you a shout anyways. All right, let's see, K8PMI. I got you mobile, but I think you might be at work. Let's give you a shout.
NT8D, this is K8PMI. Yep, I'm already at the salt mine here, checking my emails and working on the computer. Got my notes set up here so I can sit and listen, and you guys can keep me entertained out there. You have a great week. Good to talk to you, and we'll catch you on down the log. 73, everybody. K8PMI.
All right, Phil, hopefully we can provide some constructive distraction for you. Happy Monday to you. Have a great week, and again, nice to talk to you on a Monday. Let's see if we can catch Elmer trackside, KE8HNK, NT8D.
KE8HNK mobile. I haven't reached trackside yet there, Dave. Just had to stop by McDonald's to get me a coffee cup over the weekend. We heard some metal clanking going to the store, and found out I ran over my coffee cup. Thankfully, it wasn't what I thought it sounded like, was something on the Jeep majorly broke. It was just the coffee cup bouncing off the bumper and then bouncing onto the Jeep, and then unfortunately I got met with my tires, so it kind of crushed it. I'm going to call the company and see if they'll give me another one. It's the same company that builds my fenders, so they were nice enough to send the whole family, 3 of us, ones, and this was the wife's white cup, so I'm going to try to see if they'll send me another white one and another red one for me personally, but just getting ready to pull in here trackside. Other than that, nothing much else. I just want to say everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. It's K8H and K back over to Net Control.
All right there, Elmore. Well, sorry to hear about your coffee cup, and you better be extra nice to the wife when you get home. Hi. Hope you can get them replaced, and hope you get a couple good trains this morning. Happy Monday, and thanks for starting out with us on the Barometer Net here. Let's get a couple of portables out here. Let's go and find Rod and Wendy. Jim picked up Rod first, WHJAX, and we got Wendy, KHJX, and hopefully K9LUCY. Good morning, folks. Happy Monday.
Well, good morning there. This is WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and Miss Wendy isn't with me this morning. She had something else to tend to. But K9LUCY is with me on our walk this morning under beautiful conditions here in Jacksonville. We have 58 degrees going up to, I think it's 78 today under clear skies. Ocean temperatures at 68 degrees, and Dave, it would be a good day for Meg. The ocean is quiet, 2-foot seas. I think Meg could probably handle that. So anyway, you were mentioning about antennas there and analyzers and that, and those rig experts, yeah, I'm familiar with them. We had them at First Energy to test antennas, and boy, they're nice units. And in fact, I'm thinking of getting one to do some antenna testing on my own here. So anyway, I'll turn it back to Net. Thanks for giving us a call there, Dave. Everyone have a great day. WHJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All right, well, please give Wendy my best. Give Lucy an extra treat for me. And, yeah, I really want to have one of those hanging around, too. They make doing the tuning and testing so much easier. I got one of those little nano VA things, but they're just so fragile, and you got to keep the firmware updated, and it's just so much easier to use a rig expert, and they're much, much sturdier. But have a good one, and again, thanks for joining us on a Monday morning there, Rod. Let's see. Let's try Nancy, KI5OZZ, and then we'll get out to Ray. KI5OZZ from NTAT. All right, we'll put a check next to her call instead of crossing it off. Let's try Ray. K5CFY. Good morning, Ray, from way out there in Tulsa.
T8D K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. Good to hear you out there this morning. Nothing going on here. Looks like it's going to be a great day. Matter of fact, we got Jacksonville weather, I guess. It's 59, supposed to get to 78. So anyway, not much going on here. Leaves are falling like crazy. So I think wintertime is coming. I'll give it back to you, Gary. Thanks for being there. Always enjoy talking to you. 73 K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Happy Monday to you. You, Fred, have a good start to your week. We'll listen for you throughout, maybe catch you on a Wednesday boredom breaker. Let's get Matthew in here, KJ5DIT. Good morning, Matthew. Happy Monday to you and the grandkids.
Always had a beautiful morning. My young man over here decided to try to wake up everybody in the household. He was up about an hour and a half ago. next is the youngest, and she just came in and kind of got mellow until Nana got up. And I still have one in bed, which I have to wake up. So, y'all have a beautiful morning. It's still dark outside, so I think I see some clouds, and the high is supposed to be 75. So it's going to be a nice day. 73.
All right, thanks a lot, Matthew. We're going to do our best. So my afternoon freed up unexpectedly, but just gives me a short break before I go to rehearsal this evening. You have a good one, and have again, great start to your week. Let's try top of the morning, John, and then I'm going to check for mobiles out there. AC8AT, NTAD. Nothing heard. We're working our way through the early bird list, but before we get to the bottom of the hour, I just want to make a short call for mobiles, other folks who are getting to work at the bottom of the hour. If you're going to be a regular check-in, we'll get back to you shortly. Let's make this mobiles and short time only. Mobiles in and out, short time only. Please call.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, in and out.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
Kilo, Echo, 8, Victor, Yankee, Alpha. This is KD8, VYA, and I will be in and out this morning.
W8W. KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo Medina, in and out.
I'll go ahead and pick it up. I thank our in and outs and wish you all a happy Monday. NOV, VYA, and JZE. Be safe on the road, please. And we'll listen for you throughout the week with the other control operators. Let's jump over to John, KE8UIB. Good morning, John. Hopefully you and the XY well are having a safe ride to work.
NTAD from KE8UIB. Good morning, Dave. Everybody out there on the net. And if you could, Dave, please add on KF8DTP. Miss Lori, she is here with me. She is doing the driving this morning.
Good morning, Dave.
And we're doing the Love We Drive here from Massillon to Hartsville. And let me see. Last week we got the go-ahead, and Lori is now full-time with my company. And so she was going to work her other job. She was going to work through this week and start full-time with us next week. But her boss didn't want to be so friendly, so she's going to go ahead and start full-time with us this week. So this is the start to our new adventure. So with that, you guys, it is Monday. I hope to have a busy day, and I hope everybody has a magnificent Monday. With that, this is KE8UIB. I will hand this back over to Net Control 73, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Dave.
Hey there, John. Well, happy Monday to you guys. Congratulations there, Lori. Very excited for you. Sorry the transition wasn't as smooth as you planned it, but it's going to work out just fine anyways. So good luck with the new job. Waiting to hear lots of good stories, and hope you guys enjoy spending time together. NTAD, we're going to get back to the early bird list. Thanks again, John and Lori, and all the in and outs there. Let's see. AC8CT, I got you up on my list, and then stand by, oh God. Hey, CT, Craig, are you still there this morning? Craig must have gone out to get his workout started. Let's jump over to the coffee mill, find K4OG. Good morning, Mark. And Northern Mark, you're next.
NTAT, K4OG. Good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. Dave, thank you so much for participating in the R&D. It's so much fun doing it with somebody else and collaborating instead of doing it by myself. That is awesome. I was running through my mind why I didn't want to go up to that very final rung where we talked about, and I realized my brain was doing some quick calculations, and with your motor, rotor, and that pipe going right through the center would have obstructed where I was hanging onto your tower and then trying to figure out how to use my two hands and hang onto the tower at the same time. And I realized with that pipe in the middle, there just wouldn't have been too much room to do all that. Not without the relaxing straps that real tower climbers have. So yeah, I was like a sailor coming back from a 6-month deployment, hugging onto his gal real tight. It was a great time. So thank you for joining in and offering your towers for that. Yeah, we'll be over with the rig expert. I'll be going home Friday for a whole week, preparing for Thanksgiving and throwing up Christmas lights. Looking forward to seeing everyone Thursday at the meeting. It's going to be a great topic with Gary talking about etiquette, and he's trying not to start fights. So I might sit over at Josh and Lucy's table. I know Lucy's a boxer. She'd protect me. All right, Dave. Take care. Thank you for running the net. K4OG, back to you.
All right, Mark. Well, thanks for doing the climbing, and more than a pleasure to donate some space here, and we can fly whatever needs to be flown off that block now. So don't worry about it. Where it ended up, I said safety and comfort first, and it's going to be completely functional. So we'll look forward to seeing you at the meeting on Thursday, and so we'll at least see you before you bug out of town. Take care. Have a good morning at work. And again, thanks for the treat over at the brewery. Again, a nice little place to hang out. All right, Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Good morning, and then we're going to get over to Tom, MNT.
All right, good morning, Dave, KC8FQV. You know, I looked at the temperature this morning. It was 39, and I clicked to 37. I don't know what's going on. It's getting colder. Well, you know, that, him working on your tower, where you planned to put it, and where it did go, that's sort of like what happened over at the 015 tower. It got moved down because they had another antenna going in its place, so they had to move it down a little bit a few years back. That like over at Dave's with the 3.9, it moved from the top of the kin. I said, I liked it on top of the kin at 360, but when I went over to Marty's tower, I had to go to the southwest leg, so there was a little compromise. What happens a lot of different times. And yeah, Lori leaving, well, the only thing is they're going to have to compromise, and what happened when I had the paper route, they kept saying, oh wait, it has to come, and so they pulled the straw. She did. She was ready to go, but just be forewarned, sailors, be warned. If you go over there, you may be in a, some other type of thing if you're trying to look for stuff. So hopefully everything goes good for them over there on their transition. So we'll send it back your way, Dave, KC8FQV.
and hopefully I don't have swords and other weapons flying at me on Thursday. So back it comes, KC at FQV.
All right there, Mark. Well, you know, I think one way to look at life is a never-ending series of compromises. And they'll usually get you fairly accurate rendition. And actually, I think it's a good topic for Gary, and especially being our exalted president. And we've got a lot of new hams. I mean, the whole thing has been growing, and as society changes, so does everything else. But I found that. When I got started and back in the hobby, I just did a lot more listening than I did talking. That served me well, I think. Anyways, and I'm sure there'll be some room for discussion as well. But it'll be a good meeting. It'll be fun. Looking forward to it. And we'll try to get some margaritas before we get started. Let's see. K8MNT. I'll get a critter report from you. Then I'm going to try again and see if I can find Nancy.
NTAD, KA8MNT. Good morning, Dave, and everybody that is on the net this morning. Well, the sun is shining, but the critters are honkered down because we're starting today off with 30 degrees out there. We have a 2-mile-an-hour wind blowing around. And let's see, there's been no rain or snow. And the barometer is sitting at 29.96. Today's high is 42 degrees, mostly sunny with a 2% chance of rain. So, if you don't have your leaves raked up, bundle up, and get her done. And go from there, you know. That'll pile up in big enough piles and let the critters get in there and live through the winter instead of getting rid of them. But other than that, what's today hold? We don't have too much on the agenda for today. We have to do a little bit of shopping. Linda's in a process of making a couple of quilts, and she needs a little bit of material, so we're going to go shopping for that. And I'm going to start cleaning up my shack a little bit and then rebuild a 3D printer that I've had sitting here for months with parts I just never got to. So that's what my today, tomorrow, and the next day is going to look like, I think. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. You know, in 20 years, when kids ask about the 2020 toilet paper shortage, I'm going to tell them we had to drag our butts across the lawn, in the snow, uphill, both ways. And with that, I'm going to simply say 7 threes, stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the Monday morning NCO NT8D.
Well, Tom, that would provide a very interesting discussion topic. What was the strangest thing you ever used for toilet paper during the 2020 shortage? And my mom actually literally had to walk to school uphill both ways. She lived on East Hill, school was on West Hill. Had to go down into the valley to get there and back. Anyways, thanks. Always glad to have you aboard, Tom. Best to you and Linda. And good luck with your projects today. Hope everything goes smoothly for you. And make something fun and bring it to the meeting, show and tell. Take care. Have a great week. Let's see if I can find Nancy in here, then stand by Mark down in Tennessee. KI5OZZ, NTAD.
NT8D and the rest of the Barometer netizens. Good morning from KI5OZZ. Sorry, I was in the down the hall when you called before, so there you go. Got lots to do today. Got to siphon the milk and make butter, and then get the tortillas rolled out and cooked up, and then get outside and deal with the leaves. I got a bunch of leaves that I've raked up over various growing beds, and I'm going to mulch a bunch of them too to use for bedding for the chickens later on. So there you go. Good stuff, and trying to get outside stuff done before Thursday when we have a substantial chance of rain. So also trying to get some clover seeded in an area as well. So I'll hand it back to you. Good to hear everybody this morning. Everybody drive safe out there and have a magnificent Monday. Back over to NT8D from KI5OZZ 73.
Right there, Nance. Glad we found you. And, yeah, you got to get stuff done. Sounds like you have a very productive day planned. And, yeah, nature will provide if you know what to look for. So, good luck with all the chores. Hope everything goes smoothly and the weather treats you well. We'll listen for you throughout the week. Maybe catch you on the board and breaker on Wednesday if we can. Be careful and stay safe. Let's go down to Tennessee, get the nation's weather report here. WB6BJN from NT8D. Good morning, Mark. Stand by, John.
Good morning, Dave. ND8T, WB6BJN, and good morning to Nancy. And yes, Nancy, it looks like you've got some pretty good rain, and eventually looks like we will have some good chances of rain too. But let's do the conditions here first, and we'll discuss all that. 30.11.7 on the barometer, and it is rising. 30.4 degrees. So far, that's about the lowest temperature I've seen. 30.4, 29 degrees on the dew point. So dew points are low, and so is the temperature. We had a dry cold front go through yesterday, brought some northerly winds and some cooler temperatures. Saturday, we were in the mid-70s, and then yesterday we were down in the 60s, and then some freezing temperatures this morning. Humidity, 96%. Southeast was 0 to 2 on the wind. Mostly clear skies. We had calmer winds most of the night, and that's where the radiational cooling came in. So there's high pressure currently over much of the southern United States, and also over parts of the mid-south. That high still remains over Texas and Oklahoma as well. That's going to lead to some warmer temperatures as we get what we call warm air advection of warm air moving in. And by tonight, I think instead of being in the 30s, we're going to be in the 50s. So it's going to start warming up. There could be some record-breaking temperatures in parts of the middle part of the country and in the southeast part of the country as well. But for you guys in Florida, it's going to be dry, dry, dry as high pressure continues to be locked in over that part of the southeastern United States. That big low that brought major amounts of rain and storminess to California is attempting to be kicked eastward. It still wants to be a cutoff low, and that's really making forecasts for the middle of the country hard, because as long as it remains cut off or closed and doesn't make that easterly movement, that delays rain and snow chances. So right now it looks like the middle of the week. Thunderstorms return to places like Texas and Oklahoma, eventually moving into the lower Mississippi Valley. Colder weather. There could be some rain and snow in parts of the Midwest today. Chicago, Michigan could have some mixed precipitation tonight and early tomorrow, then turns to mostly rain, and then maybe some rain later on after a little brief reprieve from that during the middle of the week. So models are all over the place with all of this weather, and we hate closed lows because cut-off lows tend to be upper-level devils that don't want to move, and that's partly the problem with forecasting this stuff. Timing changes. So we hope that the lows open up. There's another low moving in over California. That's coming out of western Canada, going to bring more stormy weather to northern and central California. By, let's say, Thursday, we get a break on Wednesday out west, and then a little high pressure moves by. But Thursday, another system, this time a weaker system. And we think once that goes through California and heads toward the middle of the country, that they will dry out for the next week, and high pressure will build into the west. That could be the start of a major pattern change in the east. Usually when it dries out in California, it gets wetter back in the middle of the country, so we'll see how that works out. Nothing going on in the tropics. Dave, that's it for me. So could be some changes towards the middle and end of the week. Back to you, sir. WB6BJ.
W8WKY.
All right, Mark. Well, thank you very much for your contribution this morning. Much appreciated. And we're just kind of hunkering down, waiting for winter to really get here in earnest. It's going to be, it looks like a pretty day out here. Strangely blue sky for Ohio. And sun is hitting the tree on the neighbor's yard. It's actually got a few more leaves on it than my trees do. So getting a little bit of brightness out there makes the Monday look a little bit nicer. You have a happy one. Thanks again, and we'll listen for you throughout the week. We'll be taking more check-ins just shortly here. Let me get John in here. W8TD. Good morning, John. Nice to be able to spend some time with you this weekend.
NTAD in the net. W8TD. Good morning, all. Yeah, it was a good weekend. I enjoyed interacting with you guys in person rather than just on the radio. Looking forward to doing further interactions later this week with the club members. It was nice to actually get a few things done. I even got a couple of things done here. So, progress for a weekend. Probably the last comfortable weekend. Talk to everybody soon. NTAD in the net, Whiskey 8 Tango Delta.
Yeah, I just got to make sure I keep the gutters clear before winter gets here, and then everything will be fine. As long as that's done, then I don't have to worry about the snow melting off the roof. But anyways, have a good one. We'll see you Thursday. Have a happy Monday, and be safe if you're out and about this week. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. Stick around and check-ins. If you happen to be mobile or short of time, please let me know, and I'll scoot you to the top of the list.
November 8, Whiskey Sugar, Bill is in London. Kilo Delta 8, Quebec Mike Papa, 88 QMP, Thomas, Homestead Township.
Whiskey Alpha 8, Q Oscar, Charlie, WA8, KOC, Fred, Akron, EchoLink, in and out this morning, Dave. Have a great night, 7-3 to all.
KC1 BQS, Paul in Maine.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, KE8 VOX, Scott Vermillion.
Kilo 8, Papa Juliet Whiskey, K8 BJW.
Please copy, November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7 VAN, Brian Mobile, I'll be in and out today, 73s, Dave.
I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Added Whiskey Sugar, QMP, WAA-KOC. Fred, I hope you're feeling good. We'll get in touch with you shortly. Thanks for checking in. Wishing you the best. We got VQS, VOX, PJW, and VAN. Thank you for your in and out also, Brian. Take care. Maybe we'll see you on Thursday as well. Let's get to the top of the list and grab November 8 Whiskey Sugar. Good morning, Bill. Hope you had a good weekend. And what is space looking like these days?
NTAD in a group, N8WS. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Nolanette. I'll get to it in a minute. Air quality index is at 30. That's in the good range. I got 28 degrees this morning. Humidity 78%. Wind at 9 miles an hour out of the west. Barometer 2995. Dew point 22 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is sunny with a high near 43. West winds 9 to 13 miles an hour. Solar flux indices at 132. Sunspot number 45. A is 18. K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No east skip predicted. Tropo is at a 0. SpaceWeather.com. We're out of the strike zone. Active sunspot 4274 is no longer facing Earth. Today, it will begin a 2-week trip around the far side of the sun. During that time, all of its flares and CMEs will miss our planet until a new, equally angry sunspot emerges. Geo-effective solar activity should remain low. And the Golden Comet is falling apart. Currently, there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. And scroll down a little bit on that comet thing, they show you falling apart. That's about it for me, Dave. Let's see if I missed something. Oh, my sunrise, 7:18. My sunset, 5:10. Length of day, 9 hours, 51 minutes. Now back to you. NTAD in a group, 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. It's always nice for you when you put pictures of space in my imagination on a Monday morning. Thanks for waking my brain up and getting the hamsters going. You have a good one. We'll listen for you throughout the week. We're going to grab Thomas here, KD8 QMP, and then stand by VQS.
This is KD8 QMP. Good morning to everybody on the net and all the listeners. Today I started off with 33 degrees and predominantly clear skies overhead, but if I'm looking north, I'm seeing clouds, kind of a building of clouds out there, more than likely out over the lake. But that's about it here. I just wanted to check in, say good morning to everybody. I hope everybody had a pleasant weekend. And I'll turn it back to net control. KD8 QMP, 7-3 to all. Have a great day.
Hey, Thomas, thanks very much for your check-in. We're going to try to have a great day. The sun's looking like it's going to help. Tell you, as long as the sun's out, it puts a brightness on the day that you just don't get any other way. So. And Cat's excited. He wants to go out and play. So we'll let him out here shortly again. You have a good one. Be safe and a happy Monday to you. See, Fred was in and out. Let's get over to Paul, KC1 VQS, and then stand by Scott.
Well, good morning, Dave, and everyone on the net. This is KC1BQS. We started off at 29 degrees. I noticed while I've been listening to the net, it went up to 30. But we have snow, and it's still snowing lightly here. We've got a couple of inches on the ground, so everything is covered. And it's that kind of wet, sticky snow, so it kind of glazed the roads up a bit, and they've delayed our school system for 2 hours here. I got the call this morning, even though it doesn't affect me anymore. They haven't removed me from the list yet, so that's how I found out. And I'm just coming down off 2 big craft air weekends. We got home last night with snow. We had a drive home in the snow, hauling a trailer, which wasn't fun. But we went slow and we made it, and I just pulled in and covered everything. And so today my project is to unload the trailer and put all of my display, stock, and inventory away in storage until I get to the next one, which I'm not sure if we'll do another one this year or not. But we successfully made the trip without breaking anything, because all of my products are glass, and so that was good. No breakage this year, so that's always a good thing. So I'm going to sit back and finish my coffee, maybe get another cup, listen to the rest of the net. Hope everyone has a great day. I'll say 7-3. This is KC1BQS. Back to net.
W8WKY.
All right, Paul. Well, glad you arrived home safely, and all of your stuff arrived safely as well. One thing I haven't had to do yet in my life is tow a trailer in the snow. So we'll try to avoid that, especially based on your stories. But again, glad you're home safe. Everything went okay, and hope everything melts off so you can get stuff done this afternoon. And it's amazing how all that kid stuff follows you around even after they grow up. So have a good one. Thanks for checking in with us. We'll listen for you throughout the week with the other guys. We're going to go over to Vermillion and pick up Scott, KE8VOX, and then we're going to get some trivia from Phil.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermillion, Ohio, and starting off the day a lot better today than yesterday. We're at 29.5 and no rain. The biggest change has been the wind finally let up. It was windy here yesterday, 26 mile an hour, continuous gusts at times, but now it's let up. It's out of the west-southwest at 3. Got about 2.5 footers on it, so it's starting to calm down, and the lake temperature is 47.5. So, and blue skies and sunny. So once it warms up here a little bit, going to be busy and whatnot, because no rain is scheduled. So that's how it's going up here there, Dave. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. This KE8VOX, sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
All right, Scott, thanks for the lake report. Appreciate that. Stay hunkered down, stay safe. Glad it's a little bit better day today. I was up in Paynesville yesterday, and it was blustery in Paynesville. About a mile and a half, 2 miles off the lake shore there, and but it was a bit nippy. One of our childhood neighbors passed away, and so we went to a viewing, and so I got to see my first childhood crush from when I was in kindergarten. Haven't seen her in at least 50 years. So it was nice to see Kathy and the family there, and they had just celebrated a wedding for one of the grandkids as well. So a big emotional week for those folks. But that was my Sunday. Got to see my dad and bring him some homemade food, cabbage soup and chicken paprikash, stuff that he would not eat if it were not made for him. So You have a good one, Scott. Thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Have a happy Monday. We're going to call Phil in here, K8PJW, and then we're going to make another call for check-ins.
NTAD, K8PJW. Good morning, Dave, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there on this magnificent Monday. We're starting the day off here at 33 degrees, headed up to 42. 41 tomorrow. It's going to be a partly cloudy day, so as Tom was saying, just bundle up and get done what you can outdoors. Barometer's at 2996, and let's see, the gas dropped a couple of cents. We're at 327 now, so we're doing that struggle once more. So on Saturday, I joined the exam tools walkthrough, and that was very interesting. Got to see how the E's are going to score license exams going forward, with at least with the Sarah group, and probably with a few other people as time goes on. Went to pick up some firewood on Sunday, and still driving around in the car. We still have to unload it here sometime. And so I was going to mention that the Aries meeting this Wednesday is going to be at the Summit County Communications Center. That's where the EOC meets whenever they declare an emergency, so that should be pretty interesting to see. We went there about a year ago, so they probably have made some improvements, so it'll be good to see that. Looking forward to the Sarah meeting on Thursday. So with that, I'll take a break for time. I had to dig a little deep today. There wasn't too much technical stuff here, but let's see. 1858, the start of the modified Julian date, mostly used by astronomers and astrophysicists. The modified Julian date is a dating method that is defined by subtracting 2,400,000.5 days from the current Julian date, which is calculated by counting the number of days passed since noon, January 1st, 4713 BCE. The modified Julian date gives the number of days past midnight, November 17th, 1858. The modified Julian date was first used in 1957 by scientists at the Smithsonian Astrophysical and Observatory to track satellites. 1970, Stanford Research Institute scientist Douglas Engelbart receives his first patent for the computer mouse. And in 2010, the world's oldest champagne, salvaged from a shipwreck in the Baltic Sea, was uncorked and sampled. Wine experts date the bottles as being from the early 19th century. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
Phil, I was hoping to get a review of the sampling of the champagne. Anyways, thanks a lot for your contribution to the net. Always appreciate your trivia. I always end the net smarter than I started, but I don't know how long it actually lasts. That's the thing there, Phil. But again, thank you very much. Very interesting and always nice to have you contributing to the net. We'll look for you, hopefully, at the meeting on Thursday as well. That's the bottom of my list. This is NTAD, Dave in Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning edition. Let's take a round of check-in and see who might be waiting. Please call now.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar. Joe in Willoughby checking in.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 VZA, Eric Mobile in Strongsville.
Good morning, Dave. This is Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra, AA8CS, Gary in Fairlawn.
Whiskey 8, Papa Kilo Tango, Bill in Lakewood, in and out, mobile.
Foxtrot 8, Echo Oscar Golf, Eaton Leroy Township.
Kilo Delta 8, Oscar Tango, Quebec, KD8 OTQ, Scott in Ashland County Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up. I got JKO, VZA Mobile, CS, PKT, EOG, and OTQ Mobile. Did I miss anybody?
Whiskey 8, Papa Kilo Tango, Bill in Lakewood, Mobile, in and out.
All right, Whiskey 8, Papa Kilo Tango, we got you marked in and out. Thanks for your check-in. Have a safe and happy Monday. Do appreciate it. Let's see. NAJKO is going to get slot number 42, but we're going to talk to the mobiles first. KE8VZA, you're up, and then OTQ.
NTAD in the group, this is KE8VZA, mobile on my way into work, just crossed into Middleburg Heights, 71 North, blue skies, some puffy clouds, nice whites and grays against the blue sky. Sun's poking through, it's going to be a nice day, got an entourage from the mothership coming in at work today for the next 3 days, so it's going to be action-packed. I hope I can make it through it. Coffee will help me get there. So anyway, look forward to seeing everybody at the meeting Thursday. Thanks for picking me up, Dave. KE8VZA, back to net control.
All right, Eric, thank you very much. Be safe on the road out there. And coffee is always a help, especially at the ungodly hours of the day. Thanks for checking in, and we'll look to seeing you again shortly here. KD8OTQ, Scott, good morning. We got you mobile as well.
KD in the group, KD8OTQ mobile, way north, almost up here to Huron County, so I'm probably held a little bit. So good morning, everyone. It's a cool morning over this way. Sun's out, clouds are not, so we'll take what we can get. But I want to give you another check-in here, so we'll say 7-3 to everyone. Have a good day, KD8OTQ mobile.
All right, well, thanks for taking a moment and making the effort to check in with us on the Barometer Net. Much appreciated. Again, be safe on the road out there. Hope to hear from you throughout the week, and wishing you a happy Monday because, well, that's just what I do. I think they used to call that, I forget the name for that. It's not wishful thinking. There's a psychological term. It'll come back to me. The brain gets fried here. In the meantime, let's go up to Joe, NAJKO, up in Willoughby. Good morning. Happy Monday, Joe. And you got slot number 42 this morning. Congratulations.
Thank you, Net Control, and good morning to all. This is NAJKO. We got 38 degrees here along the beautiful north coast in Willoughby, Ohio. It's partly cloudy right now, but I'm expecting the day to get a little bit better. We've had some high winds on and off for the last couple of days. So, again, always going to check the stuff on the back patio and make sure I still have a back patio. Otherwise, got some chores to deal with today and going to take care of it in usual amateur radio style. So, with that, I'm going to send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. NAJKO, back to Net Control.
All right, Joe, terrific. Yeah, he got windy up there on the lake, that's for sure. Not sure what it was doing down here while I was up there, but hope everything nothing got blown away too far, at least within walking distance where you can fetch it. But have a safe one. Happy Monday. And, the word I was trying to find before was a self-fulfilling prophecy is what they call that. opposed to wishful thinking. Hi. Hey, we're going to go to our president next. We'll stand by EOG AA8CS. Good morning, Gary. Happy Monday to you, and looking forward to seeing you at the next meeting. And go ahead and throw any other announcements that you might have, such as the Christmas party or anything else like that. AA8CS NTAD.
NTAD and the group, this is AA8CS. Well, good morning, Dave, and happy magnificent Monday to you as well. Hey, I have just about 31 degrees here in Fairlawn. Light wind about 5 miles an hour, a little bit. Supposed to be sunny today with a high of 43, so going to be on the chilly side. I took advantage of the 60-degree, when was that, Sunday, I think it was? No, Saturday, yeah. Buttoned up, started to winterize the backyard, got things, plants, dead plants cut down, raked out of the flower beds, and got a whole lot of work done on Saturday. And it was a beautiful day to get some stuff done. Still have some work to do out front, which I think I'll attempt to do today. I know it's not going to be that warm, but I'll bundle up. I'm in Ohio, and I know what it's like. Anyway, going to be a nice day, so enjoy it. Yeah, we got the RSVP page for this year's Christmas extravaganza is live. The cost is $34. It's going to be $37 per person. And as I said, the RSVP page is alive and well. We've already had activity on the page, and it just went up yesterday. So we had an executive committee meeting yesterday afternoon, and things are going pretty well. That's about it, Dave. The meeting's this Thursday. Lucky everybody, I get to do the presentation. So strap on your helmet and your shoulder pads and come on down. Have fun making fun of me. This is AA8CS, back to net. 73, everybody. And have a great day, Dave.
All right there, Gary. Thanks for being aboard this. Looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, and I think it'll be a fun meeting, and maybe a little libation before we get there. Take advantage of the sun while you can. I said we got a few of the last-minute things done. It's so nice of Mark to come up here and climb the tower on probably the last possible day to do it, and hang a block up there. So that worked out pretty good. And yeah, getting things battened down for winter. Took the battery out of the lawn tractor. Try to save a charge for next year. Don't think I'm going to need to use it again. And got the snow blower out. It started on the second pool, so it's in the garage waiting to go in case it's needed. And just trying to be prepared. You have a good one, Gary. I'll talk to you shortly. Have a good one. And I'm going to get KF8EOG in here. Pete, good morning. Happy Monday. And then we're going to make one more call for check-ins.
Good morning, everybody on the net. I'm sitting here in Leroy Township, looking out my back window. Can't tell you what the wind speeds are, but they're very low because the 100-foot trees are barely moving. The sun is up on them about a third of the way. We've got blue skies and puffy clouds. I always enjoy hearing Scott and Vermillion and Joe and Willoughby's weather because what a day has comes my way eventually, so it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. And all I have planned for the day is try to do a little more therapy on this left leg so I can get it functioning correctly and get back to work like I need to do. This is KF8EOG 73 to everybody in the group, and back to net control. Have a wonderful day.
All right, Pete. Well, thanks thanks for checking in from Leroy Township there. My brother lives up your way. He lives on Taylor, just up the hill from Paynes Falls there. And nice to hear what's going on in that neck of the woods. Spent the first half of my life up there in Lake County and most of the second half down here in Summit. And I do miss the lake shore, so I always love to hear check-ins from up there. As I said, as you said, Joe and Scott, and now you from Leroy. I'd like to get the news from there. Thank you very much. Wishing you a happy Monday and a great start to your week. This is NTAD Dave and Copley with the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net Monday morning. We're about coming up on 11:12 after the hour. Let's go ahead and make this the last call for check-ins. If you'd like to join us on the logs this morning and say hello, please give me a call now.
November 8th, Mike Kilo Romeo, N8MKR mobile.
KB8LJ.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo, Christian in and out.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec, Sullivan River 6.
KF8ELA, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, Zach and Dalton, mobile.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Christian, POE, thank you for your in and out. Be safe. Have a great start to your week. Happy Monday. LJYUQ, we'll get to you guys in a second. Let me pick up the mobiles here first. Stand by, Zach. We got N8MKR first from NTAT. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, Dave. N8MKR. Mobile in Akron, headed towards Ridgefield. Coming into my bad spot, so I'm going to keep it real short. Say, wish everybody a great day. Take care. N8MKR 73.
All right, John, we got you nicely into the repeater. Sound good? Be safe on the road, and have a great start to your week. Happy Monday. And we'll throw a happy Monday over to Zach, KF8ELA mobile. Go ahead, Zach.
NTAD and the net, this is KF8ELA. Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm making it in okay. I'm stuck on a handheld and a mag mount today in the wife's car, so I will also keep it short. Just wanted to say good morning and hello to everyone, and we'll send it back your way. This is KF8ELA.
All right, Q5 copy. You're making the trip just fine there, Zach. Be safe in the car. And thanks for checking in. We'll look for you and maybe see you this week or at the Christmas party. Be safe. We're going to go ahead and pick up Chuck here, KB8LJ, and stand by Phil.
NTAD in the group. This is KB8LJ. As per usual, kind of running my beds on the air subnet because I didn't sleep very well last night and just kind of waking up now, but I did have a nice surprise yesterday. A lady at my church found out that yesterday was my birthday, and so she insisted on doing an impromptu private birthday party for me, which took up most of the afternoon, and was very nice of her, and really appreciate it. And so her husband is a pretty introverted kind of guy, but somehow or other the whole occasion brought him out, and it was a good thing for everybody concerned. So not that much else here. Probably going to have to see about fighting some more leaves and taking care of normal routine business stuff. So that's my life right now. KB8LJ, back to net.
All right there, Chuck. I hope everything, that kind of stuff all goes smoothly. I was lucky. I think I had a very lucky weekend in what got accomplished. Nice to catch you on a Monday. It's been a couple Mondays. Hope you're doing well, and maybe we'll see you at the Nuestra on Thursday. But be safe. Thanks for checking in. And yeah, there's no hurry to get going. The sun's rising, and give it another hour before it gets warm. Anyways, that's the way I look at it. Be safe. Again, thanks for checking in. I'm going to jump over the River Styx, catch Phil here, KE8YUQ. Good morning. Happy Monday, Phil.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Good morning from River Styx Valley. The Great Pretender is out there, called the Warm Sun. Hopefully it'll actually warm up some. But go ahead and try to get as much done as possible. That wind slowed me down the other day, so hopefully it'll be a good day. With that, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec, back to you.
All right, Phil, thanks a lot. Yeah, I hope the sun stays out into the afternoon. My afternoon canceled, and which means I can get productive around the house here if I can. So sun being beneficial, we're going to cross our fingers for that. But have a safe one, and have a great start to your week. Thanks for joining us on the Barometer Net. We do appreciate it. With that, I'm going to go ahead and bring our closer in here and then give the frequency back to regular conversations. I'm going to get dressed and ready to do my mornings. W8CTM, Carrie, good morning. Happy Monday at you. You're going to get slot number 53 this morning.
Good morning, Dave, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this magnificent Monday morning. Well, at least the sky's blue and the sun is shining, so that's a real plus there at this time of year, so we'll take it. And thank you, everybody, for this slot number, what'd you say, Dave, 54 or 53, whatever it was there. That's a great net, buddy. Great net, especially to get it wrapped up this early on a Monday morning. But anyway, I hope everybody has had a great weekend out there, and the week starts off well for everybody. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do, and put a smile on somebody's face, and this time of year, we all need it. So with that, I'll just say 73. It's W8CTM, Carrie at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a marvelous Monday, and I hope everybody's week goes well. So with that, that's all I have, so I'll turn it back to NTAD, and Dave, you can wrap it up, and a great net. Got into almost the double nickel today, so that was a great net on a Monday morning for sure. Everybody have a good one, and back to you there, Dave. W8CTM 73.
Carrie, thank you so much for being part of the Barometer Net. It's a wonderful tradition, and it's so nice to be a part of it, and with you guys. Yeah, 53 was a very nice number on a Monday morning. Jim got us started with 20 by the time we finished with the early bird, so it worked out pretty good today. You have a safe one. Enjoy the sunshine if you can. And if my morning had canceled instead of my afternoon, could run and get you the double nickel. But happy Monday to you. Again, thanks for being our closer there, Carrie. Hopefully we'll see you either at the meeting or the Christmas party coming up.
Let me go ahead and wrap this up and release the repeater. I want to thank everybody who checked in today and all of the listeners. You folks are the net. This Barometer Net is a tradition that goes back almost 36 years now. It's a Christmas tradition when Garlock, K8BYR, Dorothy, WBHATW, and Tom, K8DST, all got weather station equipment for Christmas, and they got on the air to discuss their data. I want to thank Ron, KD8CVS, the Grand Poobah of Barometer Net controllers, as far as I'm concerned. Want to thank the club, the technicians, Marty, for keeping us on the air and giving us the space to be here. The Barometer Net is here 7 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We're about an hour, maybe a little longer. So please join us whenever you can. Go to w8wky.org to find out all the information about the club, the Sunday night net, the Wednesday net, and all the club activities that go on, from picnics to Christmas parties to fox hunts to regular gatherings and get-togethers. From the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz in beautiful Doylestown, Ohio, we now return this frequency to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody, and please have a happy Monday.